About leadership. What is the one behavior or trait that you have seen derail more leaders' careers in an organization? From Magento, for example.
Yeah, sure. Easy. Ego. Right, a lot of nodding. I guess I'm not alone.
You hit a nerve, I think.
It will get you every time. It may get you to, some people, to a position of power, influence. It may get you some money and some measure of success. It'll catch up to you every single time. Or it will in companies that have strong values, right? So some companies, you're celebrated for kind of going out there and being the rugged individual contributor. And look, I'm going to put those companies, to the side. I think in more mature organizations, when you've got a lot of functions, even a smaller company, because Magento's on the smaller side, you've got to work as part of a team. You have to be a leader. So you use the word leader. You didn't say how to be a successful employee. You said how to be a great leader. So how are you a great leader? You're bringing out the best in other people. So if you are so wrapped around the axle on your own career, if you're jockeying for the best position or the best seat at the holiday party, which I've seen some of the most disgusting behaviors you can imagine, it's not really going to get you anywhere. No one's going to promote you because you sat next to so-and-so at such and such an event. You will. So the people who I've seen really I had this conversation with one of my HR business partners yesterday. I said, here's what you need to tell X. He came into the organization. He has every bit of skill, desire. He's like doing a great job, but he's getting this reputation as an empire builder. He is going to derail so fast. That light is about to burn out. He has got to bring his peers along, bring his people along, work for the benefit of the company, and do the job you were hired to do first before you start asking for more and more and more. And I'm all about people who want to do more for the company. I'm not saying you shouldn't be ambitious, and I'm not saying leaders shouldn't volunteer to do more, but when you're new to the company, make sure you have your house in order. You've done your first mandate first before you start saying, oh, I could do that because she's not doing such a good job over there. And his area, what a mess. If you gave that to me. So, you go.
But at the end of the day, I think your performance ultimately gets you recognized. And I think at the root of all, ego is insecurity. And so people feel that I have to stand up and be noticed. And some are better at it than others, but a lot of people aren't. And egos do get in the way. But I think, it's interesting that you say that. I think that if you do your job well and involve others, the same result will occur, and you won't be, people won't be talking behind your back and wondering if you're really the right person for the job.
Yeah, that reminds me of one of the pieces of great advice I got at a conversation like this many years ago when I worked for GE. So the gentleman who spoke was in a very high, like Jeff Immelt level advisor position at GE. And someone said, how did you get to where you got? What did you do? And he said, don't worry about it so much. He's like, I have no idea how I got to where I got. And they said, but how did you? And he said, I did good work. I worked hard. I did good work. I did work that mattered. I didn't look around me to say, oh, she got that and he got that. And why are they going here? I just put my nose down. I worked hard. I worked well with others, and I brought out the best in others, and it got noticed. I mean, if you are doing those things, you will be noticed and the rest will follow. And if you're doing those things and you're not noticed, then go on LinkedIn and look for another job.
That's true. How are we doing? Good? Okay. It reminds me of a quote. I'm not sure why. Ricky Gervais said, don't fret a lot of this stuff. When you're worrying how you're doing and so forth, he said, don't worry about it. Nobody else knows what the hell they're doing either.
That's true. It's like the lines in a play. Nobody knows if you mess up, as long as you're just like, fake it till you make it.
Yeah, that's true. Let's switch over a little bit into tech.
Oh, yeah.
Coming from HR.